Designer and entrepreneur Rachel Zoe first became a household name as the star of Bravo's hit show, The Rachel Zoe Project. She then went on to build a lifestyle and fashion empire.
Yeah, and now, after more than a decade away from reality TV, she's back on Bravo as a real housewife of Beverly Hills. Take a look.
Today's been an emotional day. The media is spiraling about my divorce, and I was completely blindsided by that. It's not like, oh my God, I'm so sad, I wish I was still married. It's like, it's none of that. It's just all a lot.
Guys, I feel like a ticking time bomb about to explode right now.
But I try to really stay in, gratitude and strength all the time. And sometimes it just causes a crack.
Hi, Rachel. We're so happy you are here.
I'm so happy to be here.
I mean, back to reality television.
I can't believe it.
We were talking this morning. I watched your original show. I loved it. I fell in love with you, and I fell in love with you as a couple, which I think might be tricky now as you're going into this next iteration.
Yeah, and it is wild because I haven't watched my first show. I haven't watched the Rachel Zoe Project, and I was an executive producer on that show, so I don't think I've even seen it since it aired. I know I haven't. And then I walked in one night, my kids were watching it with my assistant. I was like, oh my God, and it's wild because and in the first episode of Real Housewives, they clipped footage from the Rachel Zoe Project, and I was like, wow, right, I forgot that.
On the show, you open up about divorce, and I think people, like Jenna said, people were so attached, from your ex-husband of 26 years. What went wrong? Are you being able to process?
Listen, it's not one thing, right? It's never one thing that goes wrong. I think that we were together for more than half my life, well over more than half my life. We met when I was 19. So I think that ultimately, people grow together, they grow apart, and I think that I always thought that people don't change, but I think that they can change, and I think sometimes when people do change, they may not want to. They want to stay in that change, and that's okay. And I think we know with let them theory and everything else, it's sort of like you got to just let them change, and they have to be who they want to be, and you can't control the outcome. You can't control other people. You can only control how you react to them. Right?
Good.
How has it been returning to reality TV with a lot going on in your personal life?
Wild.
It's like sometimes you can go and put it out there and there's not much to put out there, but you are going through a major life change.
Yeah, and I think, it's funny. I really did go in blind. I've spoken about this before when I very candidly had never seen an episode of the show. I've never seen an episode of any. And
So do you watch reality TV or not really?
No.
Wow.
And I don't, but I full disclosure, I really don't watch a lot of anything because I just don't, it requires time. And so I really went in not knowing how I was going to be. And I think I just thought I would be kind of reserved but honest. And I think I had to sort of read the room and understand sort of the dynamic between the women, not having known a lot of them. And I think that I do have an opinion. And the reason I'm doing this is because I really genuinely want to help as many women as possible. And men, of course, but I can only speak for women, really. And I think that the reason that I'm so happy and feel so sort of strong and in myself, I guess, is because I think I'm so independent financially, socially, and otherwise.
Yes.
And I just don't think there's enough emphasis on that to young women. And then I think we keep finding women that are stuck in these situations, whether it's prenups, whether it's just in unhappy marriages and scared to leave because their whole identity is wrapped up in that. And then financially. So I think that if you are independent and you stay together forever and you have your happily ever after, that's amazing. But if you don't, you have to be prepared for that.
That's so smart.
And so many, listen, I come from a blended family, and there's so many women who are watching, and men too, who can relate to what you're saying. But I love how you kind of take your power back and your narrative
Or
back.
it's like you never lost your power.
You never lost your power. But you have to, you evolve, right?
Yeah.
And so this divorce ring, first of all, I had never heard of a divorce ring. Did you make this up? Is that,
it's a trend.
Was that a thing?
It's like all things.
Listen, here was the thing. My friend
oh my
Nicole
goodness.
from Ring Concierge, she was like, you know what, Rachel, I feel like you are the most you since I've known you. You feel so light. You feel so free. And I said, okay. And she was like, you need a ring to celebrate that. And I was like, she's like, let's do a ring. And I basically was like, it's like a freedom ring. It's like a, this is me. And I just think, why do women have to wait their whole lives to get a ring because they're engaged? Why can't they just have a ring that's either, okay, I'm divorced, I'm free, I'm widowed, I'm single.
Yeah. But you don't need someone else to put it on your
That's
finger.
my
Well,
whole...
it's like that's your...
And don't get me wrong, I love men. I love love.
Yeah.
Like, I am not... This is not like a...
Yes.
You know...
Anti-man.
Anti-man in any way. I love men and good men.
Let's put that into the universe. Yeah.
But I guess my point is, by wearing this, I call it my freedom ring. And I just feel like it's just to be like, why does this have to be for only getting engaged? I don't understand that. Yeah. So I think we have to change the narrative around it. And as we were talking about, like, you need a ring.
Yeah, I told her, I said, you know, like you said, whether you're divorced or widowed or I have friends who are in their 40s and 50s and never been married, and they're waiting for someone.
Why did you wait?
Yeah.
Right?
Get the diamond.
Yes, buy the diamond now.
The diamond. Get the diamond.
Well, you just said you love love.
I do.
And you've said on the show you're dating.
I am.
Is that you were just on the red carpet with someone? Is that? I mean, I love that we have the picture.
Oh, wait, look, it popped up. I mean,
is that?
He's a friend. He's a friend, and.
So he's not a boyfriend?
He's good looking.
I was like, this is perfect. He's a relationship coach.
Oh, is he
well,
really?
I read that on
He's
the
a friend. He is. Okay. He is. He's a relationship coach. He travels all over the world.
We're like girlfriends. Look at us.
Yeah, we're like, so is he a friend or is there more there?
No, he's actually
just a friend. Oh, okay.
He's a friend. And what happened was he had just traveled in. Anyway, we went to Paris's premiere and foolishly thought, because I was told it was going to be intimate and sort of like a smaller thing, and got out of the car and literally walked in. There was like a red carpet that looked like the Vanity Fair party, and I was like, oh my God.
You were like, was this a bad idea?
Well, I was doing the carpet and everyone started screaming and they were like, you know, and then it was this awkward thing of like, at the end, I was just kind of like, okay, come perfect. You know, it's like, and it just, yeah.
You know what? Well, we have to also just say you've created a empire, and it's one of the reasons you feel this freedom is that you weren't really dependent on anybody for your self-worth or your worth. How's business?
Business is incredible. I mean, here's the thing. I think that my whole intention, even as a stylist, was to help as many women as possible look and feel their best, no matter how you do it, whether it's 5 minutes, whether it's giving you that confidence, because I do very much believe the outside informs the inside. And so that started with styling. So everything that I've ever made in the Rachel Zoe brand and all my extensions of the brand now, like sunglasses and home and kids and all of the things, you guys, is really just to help women live their lives in the most glamorous and best way.
Because I used to watch you earlier, you know, in the show. When I wear something Rachel Zoe, I feel chic. It makes me feel like, you know, I'm doing something.
Okay, so that makes me really happy, because that is the intention of the entire brand.
Rings are next. Rings are next.
Yeah.
You know, my little son Caius designed this.
What?
He did. He picked the stones and he said, wow. He said, you be the big one.
And me, where are the two small?
And me and Sky are on each side.
God, he's going to have a lucky wife. All right. You guys can, right?
He is, because they might get this.
Yeah. Oh, does he want to meet Hila Hager? All right, you can get the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills on Thursday at 8 p.m. on Bravo and streaming the next day on Peacock. Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you.
It was great.
You guys, thanks for watching.
I know. Come join us for all the fun every weekday on NBC.
Yeah, and don't forget to take us along when you're on the go.
Follow the Today with Jenna and Sheinelle podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.